For countless galactic rotations, the Scourge had ravaged the galaxy. We of the Federation knew how to handle them. Every time they woke, once per rotation, every sentient race would send a token amount of their population to the warp point, so the Scourge could take them as food and slaves. It was distasteful, but it kept us safe. That was until they didn't come. We waited several months. Perhaps they found a new species and took the whole people, we thought. It had happened before. One day, through the warp point from one of the Scourge's feeder worlds, 4 massive fleets entered the system of our capital planet, broadcasting a single message. Friend or foe? After several hours of pants, or the equivalent, filling terror and saber rattling, we heard the story. Here's the data on our identify friend or foe transponders that went active when we came in system, and what happened to the beings your Federation called the Scourge. I have a sneaking suspicion, though, from what I've seen and experienced the past 2 days, you'll soon come to call us that, said the human representative, Admiral Johansson. The winged livery commander did its equivalent of a smile as he took the datapads from the much larger human and responded. Nonsense. 1, you at least stopped to the edge of the system and didn't attack, while we, how did you put it, defecated our lower limb coverings. 2, you communicated with us. The human chuckled. We used the cruder, shit our pants, but I think you get the idea. Seriously, though, get your toughest-minded warrior types to watch the data on the war. What we did was not pretty. I've seen some of your records, after your president fainted when I showed it to him. Your Federation calls our people Death Warders. Just keep that in mind. The humans left a way to contact them, if we so chose, and, surprisingly, a way to let them know not to contact us again. That struck a chord with us, after our initial shocks. The Admiral was right. What they had done would have been considered war crimes, had they been done against any other civilization. The Scourge had 1 homeworld, 5 colony worlds, and 50 feeder worlds. Now, there are no living Scourge in the universe. The humans wiped them from existence without mercy. However, the Scourge, the 8 meters long insectoid hive mind, made one error. It decided to use human offspring as hosts for its own larvae, and their canines and felines as food. The humans did end up rescuing and returning many surviving slaves from the feeder worlds, and set up colonies for peoples whose races the Scourge had otherwise exterminated themselves. This being freely admits that, strange as they are, the humans in the 1,000 years that they have been spacefaring without us, even knowing about them, have shamed us, in our millions of years of galactic dominance. Perhaps it is time to, as the humans say, take the back seat.